Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is William. Okay, today I'm gonna read another part of the Bible. Today I read 2 Chronicles, chapter 6. Okay. Then said Solomon, the Lord had said he would dwell in the thick darkness. But I have built a house of the habitation for thee, and a place for thy dwelling forever. And the king had turned of his fence, the blessed whole congregation of Israel. And the congregation of Israel stood, and he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, who hath with the hands fulfilled which he spake in his mouth to my father David, saying, Since the day I brought forth my people, and then the Lord of Egypt. And I choose no city among the tribes of Israel to build an house, that my name might be there, neither did chose any man to be a ruler of my people Israel. But I have chosen Jerusalem that my name might be there. And I have chosen David to be over my people Israel. Now it was in the heart of David my father to build a house for the name of David, God of Israel. But the Lord said to David my father, Forasmuch as I was in thine heart to build a house for my name, that thou didst well that is it was in thine heart. Notwithstanding that thou shalt build a house with thy son, which shall come forth of thy loins, that I still build a house for my name. The Lord therefore hath performed his word, and hath spoken, for I am rising up from the room of David my father, and I am set to the throne of Israel. As the Lord promised, I have built the house in the name of the Lord God of Israel. And I have put the ark in the covenant of the Lord, and he made a church of Israel. And he stood before the altar of the Lord in the presence of a congregation of Israel. And spread forth his hands, for Solomon had made a breast and scaffold, and 5 cubits long, and 5 cubits broad, and 3 cubits high, and he sat on the midst of the court, upon it on he stood, and kneeled upon his knees before the congregation of Israel, and he spread forth his hands toward heaven. And he said, O Lord God of Israel, there is no God like thee in the heaven, nor the earth, and keep his covenant, and shewest mercy unto thy servants that walk before thee, that all their hearts. Which thou hast kept thy servant David my father, that hast promised him, and speakest with thy mouth, and hast fulfilled it with thine hand, and as it is this day. Now therefore, O Lord God of Israel, keep thy servant David my father, which thou hast promised him, saying, There shall not fail thee a man in my sight that sat upon the throne of Israel. And yet that thy children take heed their way, and my law as thou hast walked before me. Now then, O Lord God of Israel, that thy word is verified, which thou hast spoken unto thy servant David, for the will of God and the very deed that dwell with men on the earth. Behold, heaven and heaven of heavens cannot contain thee, and how much less this house which I have built. I respect therefore prayers of thy servant, and his speculation. O Lord my God hath and to hearken unto the city and prayer which thy servant prayeth before thee. That thine eyes be open upon this house day and night. For the place thereof thou hast said, wouldest thou put thy name there, to hearken unto prayer which thy servant prayeth toward this place. Hearken therefore unto the speculations of thy servant and thy people Israel, which that shall make toward the place near thou from thy dwelling place, even from heaven, when thou hearest, forgive. If man sin against his neighbor, and the oath had been laid upon to make him swear, and the oath come before thine altar in this house, and hear thou from heaven, and do, and judge thy servants, and acquitting that wicked, and recompensing his way upon his own head, but justifying the righteous, and giving him according to his righteousness. And that thy people of Israel will be wise before the enemy, because they have sinned against thee, and shall return and confess thy name and pray speculation before thee in this house. Okay. Then hear thou the heavens, were given that thy people Israel, and bring them into the image that thou gavest them upon their fathers. When the heaven is shut up, and there is no rain because they have sinned against thee, and yet others pray toward this place, and confess thy name, turn from their sin, and then that thou dost afflict them. And then hear you from heaven, and forgive the sin of thy servants, the people of Israel. And thou hast taught them the good way, and wherein they should walk, and sit upon thy hand, which thou hast given unto thy people for inheritance. If there be dearth in the land, and if there is pestilence, if there be blasting, or blindo, locusts, or caterpillars, if their enemies besiege them in the cities of their land, whatsoever sore or whatsoever sickness there be. And what prayer or what speculation soever they made, any man and all the people of Israel, everyone should know is sore in his own grief, and shall spread forth his hands in this house. Then hear thou from heaven, and a dwelling place to forgive, and render every man according unto all his ways which thou knowest. For thou only knowest hearts of the children of men, and not thou every fear of thee, and the walk in thy ways, so long as they live in the land that thou gavest unto our fathers. Okay, moreover concerning the stranger, it is not of thy people Israel, but is come from far country for thy great name's sake. Thy mighty hand is a stretched out arm. If they come and pray in this house, then hear thou from the heavens, give thou thy dwelling place, and do according unto the stranger call it to thee, for that's all the people of the earth may know thy name, and fear thee as doeth thy people Israel. And may know of this house which I have built is called by thy name. Let me go out to war against thine enemies by the way. Thou shalt send them, and I pray thee toward this city. I have chosen about thy name. Okay, then hear thou from heavens, and that prayed in their speculation amounting to their cause. If they sin against thee, for there is no man which sinneth not. For thou be angry with them, and deliver them over before their enemies, and kept away the captives unto land afar off or near. Yet they bethink themselves in the land, whether that they are carried captive, and turn away and pray unto thee, the land of their captivity, saying, We have sinned, we have done amiss, and ye have dealt wickedly. And then they return to thee all the heart and all their soul, and then captivity, whither they have carried them, captives and prey toward their land, which giveth unto their fathers, toward the city that thou hast chosen, and toward the house which I built for thy name. And hear that thou from the heavens, see thy dwelling place in their prayer, and the speculations that mount in their cause, and forgive thy people that have sinned sinned against thee. Now, my God, that I beseech thee, thine eyes open, and let thine ears be attentive unto the prayer that is made in this place. And therefore arise, O Lord God, unto the resting place thou, and the ark of thy strength. Let thy priests, O Lord God, be clothed with salvation, and thy saints rejoice in goodness. O Lord God, turn not away the face of thine anointed. Remember the mercies of David, thy servant. Okay, that's the ending of 2 Chronicles, chapter 6. Okay, next video I'll read 2 Chronicles chapter 7. Okay, and you have to go right now. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoy it. I'll see you. Bye.